So based on the new little updates we have here, it looks like they're starting with heal more and sleep. And with 8 strength, they shouldn't have too much difficulty getting started, but you never know. So right now we're seeing a showcase of the amazing Trogdor sprite on jkoper's side. I'll give some props for that. All they get here is their key and a lot of gold. So will one of them save? They both will. Probably a wise decision. Just 'cause you never know. Never know what's gonna be out there. And so let's find out. Oh, I think beat a Magidrake with one use of heal more, it's gonna be a long battle. Oh snap! Spark over bridge. Right next to start. And ignoring the cave right next to start, which turns out to be the jerk. Just gonna do a quick refresh as I may be a hair bit behind. Got an early trip to the penalty box for mcgrew. Looks like I'm gonna be far behind. And jkoper choosing to save the 2 experience that he's gotten so far. Okay, I would probably fight a magician. Oh, they have sleep, so much for that. Makes you wonder what other spell they might have. They might have heal, or hurt more, or something like that. I believe we will make our way to level 2. Still choosing to explore as opposing to fight. And it doesn't look like the enemy sets are really allowing them to do that. So I'd just kick around Zone 0. That's what it looks like mcgrew is choosing to do. They've both had their fun. They're just sticking close to start, and they're just in lockstep. One more slime for jkoper, and he'll get his next level. It has stop spell. Oh wow. So we get level 2 with a huge power boost. 16 power if I read that correctly. Man, mcgrew better hope he beats his Magidrake. And it's being a good boy and staying asleep. Oh, gender neutral boy. Alright. He should get a critical hit eventually. This is a big risk here for mcgrew. Got only a couple more chances now. And I don't think it's going to work out for him. So yeah, that battle was right on the borderline. Yeah, that 16 power illustrates why it's important sometimes just to get that early level out of the way. Sometimes you spend too much time focusing on other things when level 2 can just send you flying. You'll encounter a scorpion every once in a while, but with blue and red slimes it shouldn't take too long. Darn Magidrakes. Oh wow. Another spectacular level with 14 defense, well 14 agility, and 15 HP. Which means these Druins are ripe for the picking. Yeah, I think you'll see mcgrew hit level 3 right away with that ridiculous power boost. And then he's back in this race. Man, that was a huge level and mcgrew is heading right back to fill up his MP, and I don't blame him. Take time though, so it's always kind of a, do you want to spend the time doing this, 30 seconds it takes to do this, or would you rather explore first? And sometimes it works one way better and sometimes it's the other. I'd just chill around here again. Yeah, warlock should be easy picking now. Spells to handle that. Oh nice! jkoper gets away from a blue dragon, of all things. Will he be able to take care of this wolf lord? One-shotting scorpions at level 4. We got everyone's favorite town of Breckenary here, with a lot of good items. Sword, full plate armor, and a silver shield. So that would be kind of, trying to get a gold grind would be very high on my priority list. Right, and we see chat saying that jkoper picked up the clothes and a small shield. Chat would never lie to us. And I'm presuming he picked up a dragon scale, but I'm not positive. Looks like that's equipped. Meanwhile, we have a bunch of dead ends here on mcgrew's side of the board. as jkoper uncovers another town. If it's Rimalder, then pretty big deal. What will it be? It is Cantlin. Probably not that useful, like other than maybe getting like a copper sword or something like that. And jkoper does grab a copper sword. Just because there are all the sitting in Brecconary, so you don't really need to check for the high-end items. It's more like, can you just get a small upgrade? mcgrew finds a cave, but he doesn't have enough magic, so he's gonna start wandering in the other direction. Who will be the first one to level 6? Oh boy, we got fire-breathing Wraith Knight. Drew make it to Brecconary. He's got to be very close. Got to be very, very close. Oh, he sees it. Blocked. We don't know. 4 steps away, and he gets in there. Meanwhile, we see jkoper just hit level 6. He's sitting there very confidently. Very focused. Done, and when you are Trogdor, you are very confident. So we also have the small shield and clothes for mcgrew. Probably pick up that dragon scale as well. But will he equip it? Alright, so what I'm seeing is that Druid Lords, normally something you'd be able to handle with these stats, are not being very susceptible to sleep, and they keep breathing fire. Which is making them very annoying. Well, at this point. Maybe it'd be close, but it's a long battle. On the other hand, I guess they have stop spell. And normally that's a good thing, but we're actually going to need to cast spells. How about Wolf Lords? How much damage can we do to them? Well, if you get an excellent move, it doesn't really matter, does it? And I've been practicing this Game Boy, so we're gonna say Kaishin no Ichikeki! I tried, I really tried. Yes, the number of Wolf Lords per hour is too damn high. Worth noting that they haven't learned any new spells since they started the game. And so they've just been abusing sleep and heal more to the best of their ability. That copper sword is kind of showing its might on jkoper's side of things, as he's able to take down these enemies just a little bit faster. As we see Mr. Merchant on Twitter. Oh, mcgrew opting not for the the copper sword. I think he's probably gonna see if they have a hand axe here. Pretty nice little upgrade. And no dice, so copper sword it is for mcgrew. And we just keep on walking. Worth noting that there's a large shield there. 6 extra defense over the small shield, but you need 800 gold to get it. So that's not on the menu right now. Alright. We've got jkoper at level 7. Oh, interesting. mcgrew is taking down a gold man, something you rarely see, to get 255 gold. That puts him very close to being able to afford that large shield. And he does have enough gold for that right now, but he's not heading back. These specters are pretty amazing right now, though. They are defense broken, which at level 6 with very little equipment is a pretty good thing to see. To be able to explore safely. Alright, so we got Garenham on jkoper's side, as well as another town, it's Hawksness. Still no Rimuldar sighting. Trying to figure out what cave mcgrew is in, as jkoper buys a hand axe. mcgrew hits level 7. And we're back to pretty close to even again. Yes, the wolf lords per hour is increase. Try and... Yes, it looks like mcgrew is in the mountain cave. So if he can find a key, that's going to be a very big deal. Ooh, get away from that poltergeist. Wants to find a key more than anything. Oh, a bit too far, I think, and missed the stairs. Oh, level 8 has hurt more. Maybe time to explore Hawksness and just shoot up in experience. But what's in Hawksness? If it's a very nice enemy, that could be a very big deal. And we have a stone man. It's possible to get it. No luck on the first try. We only have 5 more shots. And just losing a whole bunch of coin flips. You really need to get one more to here. Might even kill it, but okay, so this is going to be a big nail biter here. Oh no! Has heal more. Ouch. Ouchie wawa. And try that again. You can try that again. You just have to do a couple attacks. Double hurt more, just to make sure it doesn't die. So it'll be interesting to see if jkoper tries that out. Either way, killing all these magic wyverns is not a waste of time, that's for sure. Level 9 already. We're starting to see a bit of a gap pop up. So, looks like he's implying the same strategy. 2 hurt mores. Will he actually make an attack? Yes, he will. That's a very smart play. So, time. Yes. What do we got here? We got everyone's favorite item, the fairy fruit. Okay, and thankfully mcgrew hits level 8. He's gonna see the good news. Oh, go, fast. All right. So, mcgrew going to find here. I don't think this is... Yeah, it's not those 2 town cluster, and we have keys. So this could be a big deal. One thing that mcgrew will have that jkoper will not. Yeah, I see that AA. jkoper is just taking some time to farm and magic wyverns. I'm not sure how long he plans on doing that for. Because you have all the spells you really need to explore safely. Health and a fair amount of magic. I missed what was in the Remulder chest if someone wants to update me on that. Meanwhile, we have chainmail for mcgrew. He's going to be very excited to head back home and see what the treasury has in store. But we'll probably just explore a little bit. Charlock pop up on the screen. Have mcgrew electing to attack this droll magi. That's probably not the wisest decision in the world. And we see our first hurt mirror cast on the desert of the day. Alrighty. I don't know what mcgrew is really looking for at this point. Probably just some caves. But you now have access to so much of the game. Goodness, just cast hurt more, please. Even if you're strong enough to those enemies, hurt more is just faster. So, one cluster that mcgrew has found? I'm not sure. It is. So he'll find Garenham. They'll probably check what's behind the key door. Oh. On a green dragon. I thought they had resistance to that. Okay. Upgrade for mcgrew. They both just purchased a broadsword. We've got some serious path convergence here. They both have keys. Looks like it was just herb gold. Always fun to watch players that are this much in sync. Seems like Swamp South? Oh, and they walk in opposite directions. So disappointing. Here. I think mcgrew wanted to just double check what was in that shop. Oh, so there was a key in the grave, I see. Sense. So we're gonna see Epic Battle version 2 of Man vs. Stone Man. As we see, haven't yet seen the Healmore on the Stone Man. Alright, will he kill it? He does. He will pick up the fairy flute. Alrighty. I'm curious if mcgrew has seen this, explored this cave yet. But here's the thing, AA, you don't even know if there's a gold grind that's possible. You kind of want to know what's there first. I mean, it's worth it to try. There are advantages and disadvantages. You also have to open 2 chests before the gold grind is even active, and if you open up the only gold chest, then you screw yourself over as well. To take into consideration. Yeah. Like, I would have gone back home ages ago. As soon as I would have gotten keys, I would have been looking to get back home. Yeah, of course. That's true. The chest, you're golden. Whoop. Whoop. Okay. Finally, the door is open. So we have jkoper going back into the grave a 3rd time. Gold grind now? He's got to be picking up a lot of cursed belts at this point. Okay, we have mcgrew catching up 1 level to level 10. Gains have been fairly outrageous in everything except for strength. I haven't seen any of the key plot items obtained yet. No stones, no silver harp, no Erdrick's sword. Good chance that at least 1 or 2 of them are in the treasury. You want to hurt more enemies like Wraith Knights. Hurt more, this battle would have been over in 1 turn. And he's still attacking these Wraith Knights and infuriating me slightly inside. I wonder if he's going to get in one of these little heal loops. But I swear, every time he fights one of those Wraith Knights, he loses about 10 seconds. So both players right now are headed to that final chest at the very bottom of the grave. jkoper is actually going to get there first, it seems like. And in it, he finds the silver harp. And all of us simultaneously are thinking to mcgrew, not random enough. So we have jkoper here suiciding by continuously checking his dragon scale. And thankfully, Mr. Wraith Knight is not defense broken, so it actually doesn't take that long. Right, level 11 for mcgrew. Pretty much all the spells. And it looks like much quicker suicide. If ever stop spells him. Oh, there we go. Almost there. And death becomest to mcgrew. What do we have in this treasury? I'm seeing gold. We see wings, which may not actually be wings. It's the death necklace. And we have another one that also says the death necklace. And it's actually a cursed belt, which he dropped a cursed belt to get. Corruption is funny. Just gonna sit here, relax, and watch them gold grind. So just to give you an idea of how much gold they're trying to acquire, to get all the best items that money can buy, that being the flame sword, and the magic armor, you're looking at 32,300. So that's my guess as to how high they're going to go. And enough, I don't know if mcgrew has actually seen magic armor yet. So it looks like he's just saving enough for the flame sword and the full plate armor. And so this can all be bought in Breckenary, I believe. Whoops. Jkoper just rediscovers where Mr. Jerk is. So I believe we're going to see all the upgrades that mcgrew is going to get here. Here he bought the 2 cheap items, now he's buying the rest of the shop. So to repeat, that's flame sword, full plate, and silver shield. I'll be right back, folks. One moment. Evil has returned. Oh, interesting. Mcgrew is just short. Did he get the flame sword already? Alright, he's just looking for the magic armor. And there he gets that. No armor yet. Believe they were in Garenham. So we've got mcgrew exploring the mountain cave here. He acquires the Stones of Sunlight. That's correct. The magic armor does not stop damage from... That is not one of its attributes. Attacked on 36 HP to that red dragon. Kind of a risky play. Attacks on 37. Oh boy. They have... Looks like they have 95 defense. That's amazing. So who will find these coordinates first? The princess. Oh my goodness, these stats are just unreal. Just to recap here, we've got 5 HP, 92 agility, 81 MP. jkoper says goodbye to a druid and explodes into about 90 pieces. mcgrew sees that gigantic level. So I just want to see, is the game beatable right now? So mcgrew is not using strength HP. So with the death necklace, I have about 106, 107 HP left. That's not quite enough to get double attacks. Probably not quite there. jkoper, on the other hand, might be a bit closer. So it looks like we have a search going on for coal, I'm guessing, on mcgrew's side. Yeah, they need about 18 attacks to win. And with 10 heal mores, you're not quite gonna get there. I believe we have stones picked up on jkoper's side. Looks like Swamp North that he just found. Oh wow. mcgrew just Kaishin no Ichikaki's a blue dragon. And shortly after finds coal. Is it gonna be the armor? Is it gonna be the token? And he finds the armor. Yeah, that level 13 is good enough. With the death necklace. It's not even close. They're gonna be doing 132 attack power. To 16. Yeah, it's easy. Easy. So it's going to be a matter of who gets all the plot items first, and then they'll be ready to go. Don't know what mcgrew is looking for. Maybe he's just checking to see if it's the sword. I guess that's not... Oh. And we have negative on the sword in the castle. At least this castle. Okay, so we got mcgrew counting very fast, or he's just going to rescue the princess. He searches a random tile, does not find what he's looking for. Meanwhile, jkoper is about to rescue the princess. Don't know what he's doing. Looks like mcgrew's still counting. Really fast. He's counting out in twos. This is really anybody's race, because mcgrew already has the armor. Alright, do we have a but thou must? The princess is safely returned. No dice for mcgrew, at least on his first search. Always the risk when you search quickly. From my last race, I do know that he did not search one particular tile. There we go. We have the token. So it's time to cash all that stuff in. Does mcgrew know where to cash it in, though? He knows where the jerk cave is. Does he know where the silver harp to staff of rain cave is? That so much is unclear to me. Oh, how about that little single desert tile island? Pretty ballin'. Alright, mcgrew. You need to find these things. And I say this fully understanding that I am absolutely terrible at mapping. So I can fully understand these plights. The fact that it's time to go, and we need to get these items. Alright, jkoper knows where Staff of Rain is. And We have him cashing in for the rainbow drop also. So all he needs is coal now. Shouldn't take too long. There's not much map left to be explored. Okay, so we finally located that Vanilla Stones of Sunlight Cave, and it just has a torch in it. So I believe that confirms that the sword will be in, as well as the fighter's ring. This is really going to be necessary, but... And we're starting to see the predictions flood in already. For where will the sword be? What chest? Whatever happens, just say you predicted it in your mind. So mcgrew's still looking. They're both still looking for one thing. And there mcgrew finds it. Really interesting. As far as I'm concerned, they're both strong enough to beat the game. They're both strong enough to beat the game, as provided they get the sword. It's just a matter of who's gonna get there first. Was that Cole? This is Romalder, I think. Alright. You got a race, boys. Yeah, I suppose you're right that the fighter's ring makes more of a difference for mcgrew than it does for jkoper, just because a lot more health, and he's probably going to get an extra double attack. Will jkoper find Cole? I feel like he's getting close. Maybe not. I feel like it was in the southwest. Let's be exploring the middle of the map. He's going in the right direction now. But I'm not sure about now. Maybe he is. So this race is very, very close right now. Okay, there we go. jkoper has found it. He will most likely heal up. Necklace already. Interesting choice. He needs to heal back his MP though. Plans to do that in Romualder. What could be the difference maker here is it looks like mcgrew is trying to grind another level. And that's probably not a bad idea considering he's defense breaking basically almost everything. Dragons and armored knights. But it just takes time. That's the thing. He's about 900 from the next level. Take him too long. Yeah, I definitely give the edge to mcgrew here, just because he's on his way. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? jkoper is getting absolute terrible luck with this armored knight. Oh man, finally it goes down. What a huge fight. So what's jkoper doing? Is he just gonna grind on stonemen? I don't understand. You're ready to beat the game now. Absolutely ready to beat the game now. That's probably going to cost him. Oh boy. The one thing that can get in your way are armored knights. Pointing out that we are actually, on mcgrew's side, defense breaking stonemen. With 100 defense. He could actually punch one if he wants. Yeah, looks like jkoper just wants to get that 140 experience to get to level 14. But I mean, you can just do it on the way. And he's resorted to punching poltergeists. He's very, very close, so I would... His decision, I'd do the same thing. But it's just unfortunate that it's come to that. Meanwhile, we have the werewolf breathing frustration breath, as Game Boy likes to call it. Sword predictions in. I definitely saw someone say that it was in the bottom middle. Someone was right. And we've got the fighter's ring as well. So jkoper has the death necklace on, so that can be added already. As long as there's no armored knights on this last floor, just fine. Meanwhile, mcgrew will hit level 14 right here off this werewolf. Just encountering enemies when I'm sure he would not like to. Well, off we go. Oh, and we have a golem. Light will this golem be? So far, so good. Over 100 damage without it waking up. And mcgrew throws on that death necklace. Good to go. But here we go, folks. Will mcgrew use herbs? Hey, screw it, and let's go. Yes. Alrighty. To lose at this point. So far, so good. Getting good rolls. It might actually be a bit closer than I'm making it out to be. He's just not getting double attacks, which is unfortunate. And he gets attacked for 44, which I'm pretty sure is the max. I'm not confident anymore. This is just nasty. Nasty breath. Man, I'm getting nervous here. Oh, wow. There is a big, big, big 17 roll. That helps a lot. But there goes the last heal more. And man, on the last attack, this race is going to mcgrew. Oh boy. And I believe jkoper is just seeing the bad news. He kind of rocked back in his chair a little bit. Yes, this was a very, very close match.
Greetings.
Greetings, sir.
Oof, I got a little nervous there at the end.
Yeah. Based on what people were saying, you were guaranteed to win in your last attack, but I mean, when you started that fight, did you think you weren't going to get a double attack?
No, I didn't actually.
Like, okay, he cast Fire Breath all the freaking time, and then
Yeah, it
when
was
he
just-
finally reprieved you and physicaled you, he was like, no, 44, 43.
Yeah, that was my thought. I was like, I should have enough to beat him, but I should get a double attack or two, so I'm fine. That's why I didn't even bother with the herbs.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, and then it was just fire breath, fire breath, fire breath. Oh,
But was that random enough for you?
that was pretty random. That hit points, though, man, like 156 or something. That was crazy.
Just imagine what jkoper was with strength HP.
Yeah. I'm starting to do kind of like strength agility.
It worked out nicely. Like you were able to defense break even Stoneman at the end of that.
Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, I didn't bother fighting them because they had Dragon Lord breath, but
Right. But blue dragons for sure, right?
yeah. Yeah, as I was going down, I knew I needed about 3 power to have a good chance to win. And it was exactly what I got, luckily.
Very nice. So there were a few people that were mad in chat.
Okay.
Because the silver harp was in the bottom of Garen's grave.
Oh, not random enough. mcgrew, fix it.
Okay, so when I say people were mad, I just mean mostly me.
Yeah.
Though, yeah, it was actually, you were, to kind of profile the race, you were slightly behind for almost all of the race.
Really?
And when I say slightly, I mean like basically like a full level.
Huh.
And until like level 12. But what ended up happening was jkoper just couldn't find the armor quick enough.
Yeah, coal was kind of hard to find.
Yeah, you were looking for the Staff of Rain cave, and he was looking for
easily enough.
looking for coal, and you found your slightly faster.
Yeah, it was at one corner of the map where I hadn't really looked. It's the only place I could think of.
Yep. And we have jkoper just finishing up.
It was a close one then.
The margin of victory was just slightly over 4 minutes.
Okay.
It's definitely
yeah,
it was a very tense race. Like I personally think you were very close to winning at level 13. That was just my feeling. Like it was definitely not.
I was kind of feeling that way too, but I thought, I'm fairly close to getting level 14, so I'll go ahead and get it on the way down.
Yeah.
Just to make it a little safer.
Yeah, that worked out.
Yeah. What level did he finish at?
14 as well.
Okay.
Yeah, after he actually got the armor, he ended up just 100 experience to go to the next level. And so he's thinking, I want to get the level and then I want to heal my MP before I go down.
Mm-hmm.
And so he went to Hoxus and just started punching stuff in the desert there. But he kept getting poltergeist after poltergeist and it was very annoying.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
As I was...
Like, that was just bad luck. Like, there's so much other great stuff there. And also that one armored knight that was just the biggest pain in the ass ever.
As I was going down, and I knew, like, if I found the fighter's ring at level 13, I would have been about 1 power short of, 50-50 shot at killing him. But yeah, again, I was, it wasn't much to get to the next level, so I went ahead and did it.
So
you grinded
jkoper, talk to
level.
me about that.
Sorry.
Yeah, I grinded level 14 on the way down.
Okay. Yeah, like Mr. Holmes was saying, I'm fine with grinding on the way down. Yeah, depending on what stats are really lacking, and I felt like MP was one of the things that would have helped most.
Yeah, that 13 MP definitely would have helped.
Yeah, so that's why I decided to grind the level before heading down. Just play it safe a little bit.
Especially with those armored knights, like you might have to use stop spells or something like that. You just don't know, right? So
Yeah. I checked my agility and it was 100, so I figured I could have pretty good success running from him, which I did. I think I only encountered one armored knight. One or two.
Yeah, I just did a couple.
those were some of the craziest stats I've seen in a long time. Like
Yeah.
I've seen seeds with 150 or 160 HP before, but it's usually like you're at level 17. Like no, like everything. So
Yeah, the HP was pretty ridiculous. It was definitely, and low strength, it was definitely a death necklace seed. So
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Did mcgrew find coal earlier than I did? I'm guessing he did.
yeah,
a
not
little
too
bit,
early,
not
but
too much.
yeah.
Okay.
After I found coal, I had to find the Staff of Rain cave, so I found that finally, and that was
Oh,
the last
really?
thing I needed. Yeah,
That was very hard to find.
yeah, I just didn't go the right direction, I guess.
Yeah, basically you're both looking for that one last thing, and mcgrew just found it a little bit earlier. Like jkoper, you were ahead by about close to a level for most of the race. But the levels weren't that far apart at like level 12, 13. So when it took you the extra few minutes to find coal, that's when things caught up. So you had a very good race for all of that. Just sometimes that one thing that you need.
Yeah. When I was, I knew there were two possibilities for coal generally, and it was either somewhere stuck randomly in the middle of the drop, or in the middle of the map, or in that bottom left corner. And maybe checking the bottom left corner first would have been a more conservative thing to do. I'm not sure. That definitely would have made a difference if I would have found that sooner.
That would have been very close.
Moved on.
Yeah, my initial thought at 13 was to go into Sharlock and grind because I wasn't going to grind on the Stone Man. But then when I got close, I checked my stats and realized that I was pretty much ready. So instead of grinding, I just dove.
Yeah, I did win that race at 13 last year in the tournament. Didn't do it this time.
Yep, not quite. It was close though.
Has anybody ever beaten a seed at level 12? I've been trying to figure out if that's actually happened before.
I feel like it has, but I'm not sure.
No, 13
Not that
for
I'm aware
sure.
of.
Cardinality hasn't either. I'm always looking for one of those seeds where you just get ridiculous stats.
Yeah, I've probably had a few at 13.
Likewise.
Yep.
The start of the race.
12.
The start of the race was actually surprisingly kind of annoying, just getting that first level. Like you both kind of the right thing and kind of just explored out in the few directions you could just to see if you could find something with all that gold. And then you both basically said, okay, screw it at the same time. And just
I was wondering. Yeah, I went east and then I went west and I didn't find anything and died both times, so I just decided to grind on slimes.
Yeah. I looked around a little bit and I was wanting to find something, and then I was frustrated that by the time I finally found something, of course, I just had a couple hundred gold left. And if I had known ahead of time, if you know ahead of time that there's nothing there, then you can you can just put off the exploration. But of course, you never know that. So
I think I still had about 600 gold when I found Breckenary, but they didn't have anything I could buy really. I've got like clothes and small shield, I think, and that was it.
yeah, that's all I got there. And then Cantlin was right next door.
Yep. So yeah, I found that next.
Right.
I think
But
I ended up buying a copper sword or something.
Yeah, I don't know if I had enough money for a copper sword when I first got there. Maybe I did.
I think you did.
I did. That's right. I had barely enough.
You had like 187 or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
So you guys had your path divergences, but at one point, so mcgrew got keys from Rimalder a bit, but pretty much immediately after you found the key in the cave.
Mm-hmm.
And then you both converged into Garenham, and you literally bought the broadsword at like the exact same moment in time. That was pretty cool.
That's funny. Yeah, I wasn't happy with. I hesitated a lot when I found the key, and I wasn't quite sure what to do with it. And I thought about just dying right away, but then there was nothing there that seemed like it really wanted to kill me. So I figured, well, as long as I'm not going to die, I might as well go check Garenham, and then I did, and then I just nothing interesting there, so I came back in and got another key, and then I still wasn't sure what to do, so left again and finally realized that I'll just take the key and go all the way down. Thankfully, there were a little tougher enemies on the bottom, but it still wasn't as easy to die as I would have liked if I was gonna gold grind.
Yeah, I think I found a werewolf, so I was able to die fairly quickly.
Yeah, I found them on the way down, but then not after that. So
Yeah, I think right after the chest, that was the first thing I encountered was a werewolf. So it was dragon scaled until he killed me.
Yeah, it didn't go too poorly for you, jkoper. You died off a Wraith Knight, and you weren't defense breaking it, so it was still hitting you for like 15, 17, and breathing fire.
yeah, but I had like 120 HP. So.
That was so silly.
Yeah, that was part of why I didn't heal. Right, when I was going down, I was around 50 HP. So
yeah, I cast
purposely
a
didn't.
heal on accident in a fight, and that was annoying. Like I pushed up to cast Hurt more on a Wolf Lord, and it didn't work, so I cast heal instead. And that was counterproductive, but.
I know mcgrew hurt more the desert once, so you're about equal in that respect.
Yeah, and one of the battles with a armored knight, I think I healed instead of hurt more, and I only had 5 MP, so.
Right, and then you stop spelled it, and then miraculously got away.
No, I think I stop spelled him, and then I just hit him with my sword and killed him. And then I went and healed up. Right. It was right outside of Garenham, so.
Cool stuff.
Yeah, of course I stop spelled him, and then like the next hit killed him, so I didn't even need to. But.
So I'm interested. Something that Neskar does when he finds a seed like this, where it's at a low level. How long do you think this? If you knew where everything was, how long do you think this would take to beat? Could you do it in under like 35 minutes? It would have to be pretty close.
Maybe. I don't know if there's a good grind spot. And the sword was in the castle, and Hurtmore wasn't that early. But coal is not hard to get to, but there's a lot of swamp in the way for the armor, so I don't know.
It would probably be like go to Rimalder, get some keys, set up a gold grind, get your items, and then go from there, probably.
Yeah, but even when you set up that gold grind, it's still quite a bit of a walk to get to Cantlin, for example. So
I'm just running out of questions, that's all.
Yeah, well, maybe that means it's time for us to move on to the next race.
All right, guys. Well, thanks very much. Good luck to mcgrew in the next round. I'm not quite sure who you're facing.
I believe Edgeworth is who I'm facing.
Yeah, Edgeworth almost took me out.
Yeah, so it should be a good one.
All right, guys. Well, good luck in your future endeavors, and take care.
Mimic their
All right, good luck, mcgrew.
All right, yeah, thanks.
So that is it for today. There is another race going on with, I believe, Meowt, and Amazing Ampharos. I'm not sure. It might be on Randomizer Mania 2. Or it might be here. I have actually no idea. So I'll figure that out and then we can check it all out. So take care, everybody.